Hello everyone, Magnus here. Now I'm just going to record a quick vlog. I hope you're all doing well. This is just a bit of a short video to give you an update as to what's been happening and why you may or may not have seen some videos coming out lately. I'm going to bring this a bit closer to me because if I drop my audio then it's going to cut out. I figured that out in the last video and I had to also scrap it because, well, apparently by putting on buffering on my webcam, all my audio was out of sync, and that's not really an enjoyable video. Anyway, so I bet you're wondering why I'm holding this hard drive. There's a little bubble in the hard drive right there, if my webcam wants to focus on it. And I bet you're wondering what's happened. So recently, thanks to the generous donation of Faye, I've recently upgraded my PC. I will put the specs in the comments below if you're curious as to what I've upgraded. But it's been a massive upgrade, whereas my old computer was struggling to even read or open the footage, the highest quality footage recorded on my Sony FX30, which is 4K. Don't quote me on what it is off the top of my head, but now my computer reads it with relative ease without even breaking a sweat. You don't even hear the fan spin up. Now, while I was building this computer, in my haste, I wasn't paying attention to where I plugged the hard drive power in because I was just blindly putting it in wherever it would go. That was a very noob mistake on my behalf, and I should have just taken the time to pull apart, to unscrew the power supply, make sure I plugged it in the right way, but in my haste, I killed it. Right there. You see it? Nice and toasty. I killed this poor hard drive. So, this was a Western Digital blue 1TB SSD that I fried because I was being hasty. And I had my Rode NTG4 Plus unboxing video on there, as well as the original recording of Faye and I playing Crash Team Racing, and I think we also played Mario Kart Wii, and that's all on here. And on top of that, I had all of my Season 12 tile selector footage on here. Basically, there was quite a bit on here, not in terms of size, but in terms of like my channel branding, my my overlay, which I've redone if you haven't already noticed. I was so upset that I lost this hard drive, but thankfully my thumbnail overlay was actually saved on OneDrive, and I, did have some things I could save, so I haven't lost everything. Thankfully, some of it was recoverable, but I also had some other vlogs that I was going to put out, some reviews, the unboxing of the Rode. So I had all these videos planned, and they died, or they're all stuck forever in limbo on this hard drive I can't access, unfortunately. So, if you haven't already, I have a second YouTube channel. It's a filmmaking channel. It's called A Mile in Productions. If you haven't already seen it, I really would appreciate if you can go and have a look. It's got all the films on there, from my first ever film called Dial M for Meatballs to the most recent one that Faye and I produced called 6KHR Radio. So basically, it's a bit of a mix of lots of things. Go out and have a look. Hope you enjoy them. Maybe they might be your flavor, maybe they may not be, but this is just a little plug for my second channel. So it's not going to be as active as my gaming channel because I only do maybe, one or two films a year. But it's going to be predominantly my channel where once the films have had their run at the film festivals, it will be released there. And eventually when Faye and I move into our new home, yes, if you didn't know, we're building a house together in a suburb that's about 5 minutes away from where we live now. It's going to be a bigger house, so we currently live in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. As you can see, it's a very small space here. I'm going to have my own room, or my own gaming room, which is going to be exciting. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I really, really am. It's going to be an exciting chapter for Faye and I in our lives. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I'm just going to keep you updated with what's happening in my life, and I hope you stick around. I hope you like some of the stuff I'm going to be experimenting with. I'm going to be playing more Switch games, maybe, now that the Switch 2 game is out. If you want to see more, let me know. I'm contemplating a Cult of the Lamb series playthrough right till the end, so that's something I'm contemplating. But, you know, I just genuinely hope you enjoy, coming to my channel and enjoying what I do and supporting me, because it really does, it means a lot to me. I do this, for fun. I don't expect to become popular or to get monetized from this. If I did, that's awesome. That would be a massive win for me. But if I don't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Honestly, I do this for the love, and I do it for the joy of gaming. And I'm more of a casual gamer than a hardcore gamer, so that's why I'm not as good at it. But I'll leave you on that note. I hope you have a good night or day wherever you are, and as always, stay awesome, stay safe, and stay splash-tastic. Later all!